Hey YouTube, I'm going to take apart my new Ferrum forged Massdrop Gent that I received from Massdrop this week. I'm going to tighten the pivot. The centering on this is off, and there's also blade play. So the pivot needs tightened. If you look at how this is put together, slabs of G10 on top of the frame, so I'll have to take those off because to access the pivot. So I'll be taking the show side off first, and hopefully just that side, and I'll clean it up and tighten the pivot and oil it and all that. But I'll do this in steps, so you don't want to watch me loosen fasteners. So I will pause this and come back. Alright. Okay, found the first issue. The pocket clip actually goes right over top of one of the fasteners I need to remove. So I'm going to pop off the clip as well. So I'll be doing that. Okay, here it is with the G10 removed. Looks like we got a standard Phillips head pivot on there, and then the back spacer here, the standoff screwed in from each side. So I'll be taking those apart. I could probably just tighten up the pivot now and get the centering right. Well, actually, maybe I will just do that. Yeah, the action on this is pretty good. Maybe I'll flush that. I'll flush that with some real oil. I'll do that now, and then I'll just play with the pivot until I get it where it needs to be. And all I'm going to do here is just put an abundance of this oil in it, and then just work it back and forth. And that'll flush some of the grease and the grit from these are all made in a factory, and they get grimy. So yeah, that feels better. What I'll do, I'll tighten the pivot, but I won't use any Loctite. If the centering travels a little bit, I'll go back and take it apart again and put Loctite. I like to avoid using Loctite if I can. Just save yourself some grief in the future, but we'll see how it goes. So first of all, pull out save that one. There we go. It's pretty little. I'll use this one. This Weehaw tool's phenomenal. Okay. So quarter turn, still has decent action. Centering's pretty good. So it was just that easy. Yep, okay, so I'm going to put it back together. Okay, before I reattach the slabs, I'm just going to use a little mineral oil in here just to clean them up a little, degrease them, so to speak, possibly prevent any corrosion. So, just giving them a quick wipe down with a little mineral oil. I'll get my fingerprints off of them as well. And I'll wipe this down. Okay, so I'll show you one of these real little Torx, but you don't need much just to attach these G10 slabs. Whoop. And the Weehaw makes it easy. Okay, I'm going to pause it till it's all back together, and I'll probably wrap up with a couple parting words. Okay, got it all back together. Now I'll probably carry it all this week, at least the first 4 days of the week, just to evaluate it, see if I want to keep it. I was a little leery on the size of this. It's just a hair small for me, but it may be a nice lightweight office carry, so we'll see. But got the centering fixed, and actually the action's still smooth as glass. So just something real easy to do if you have a simple torque set. None of these fasteners were Loctited, and came right apart. So good news. So I'll be back. I'll let you know how the carry of this was. Maybe I'll even do a review. Although I have a feeling there'll be 100 reviews on this by the week's end. But I actually want to carry it first before I give my overall opinions on it. So look for that, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, YouTube.